Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Leilani, Miss Leilani at that, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how I do my everyday makeup tutorial for the fall winter. The oil, your girl is an oily skin girl, and I get oily regardless of what season it is. So I'll just be showing you how I manage that, and also show you how I'm not too mattified, but still controlling the oils. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the like, and make sure your notification bells are on so that whenever I upload a video, sweetie, you're the first one to know about it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into today's. So here we are back again with another tutorial. Today's look, it's really not gonna be too in depth. It's not going to be too time managing. It's just going to be a simple eye, just a fall eye for me, for an everyday look. Just showing you how I get it and how I maintain my skin. Okay, to get started, I'm going to start off with my eyebrow pencil. This is honestly just a little beauty supply store eyebrow pencil that I got a while back, and it's just, you know, been doing its thug fizzle and holding in there, you know, holding on. Okay, but yeah, how y'all been, girl? You know, I know y'all probably been like, it's December, about to be, might as well. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope you all are eating good. I hope you're surrounded by loved ones. I hope you are staying safe and following the rules of the CDC and not traveling and having too many people at your house for the holiday. I know it's a trying time for everybody because we all want to be around the people that we care about, but we also have to be safe, you guys. So I just hope everybody's out there taking care of themselves and enjoying the people that love them the most. I'm hoping to have this video of maybe today, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, which is Black Friday. So let's go ahead and get into these brows. So my face, period, I really don't do anything new. I think I do maybe a couple of things different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what those are. So the first thing is I have been liking a fluffier brow. And when I say fluffy, I mean I like the hairs to stand up. I don't always conceal on top because I like my brows. I'm just liking my brows to look a lot fuller. Shout out to my girl Kina. She has her own spa, PL Body Spa. I will make sure to put that below so that you'll know where to go when you need you a facial or your eyebrows waxed or threaded or a massage. Because let me tell you something. She is the only person in my 26, soon to be 27 years of life, is literally the only person that I have allowed to thread my eyebrows. And I will just say that I love it, okay? But anyway, let's get into this little brow technique. My, not ghetto way, but my improvisation of creating a fluffy brow consists of two things: a clean spoolie and the clear eyelash adhesive by Duo. Disclaimer, I do not use this on my lashes. I literally only use this for my brows and that's it, okay? So I don't want you to think I have a whole nother different Duo glue for my lashes, okay? So I don't want you to think I'm, you know, cross-contaminating, putting this on my brows and then putting it on my eye. No, I'm not doing that. This is strictly used for my brows. So what I'll do is I'll make sure it's got some in there on the wand, and then I'll just take the wand and I will literally just kind of tap the spoolie, fan it, and let it dry. But a little bit of what's been going on with me. Let's see what's new. Nothing's really new. I'm continuing to put my mental health first and making sure I'm staying healthy, making sure I'm not frequenting anywhere or anybody that's maybe had like a COVID outbreak or anything like that. Me personally, some of my followers see me out and they're always like, you be outside. And I be outside, don't get me wrong, but if you guys notice, I really only go to certain places. And that's because I know those certain places are following the rules of the COVID-19 guidelines. Every establishment is not taking temperatures. Every establishment is not making you wear a mask, whether in or out. They're not following the liquor rules or anything like that. So I specifically go places that I know are following the rules. So that's just a little FYI for anybody out there that be seeing me outside on Instagram. Okay, so now I am just taking my spoolie and I am brushing my brows. And I'm just gonna brush them until they're standing up. But yeah, you know, I didn't really want to make this too much of a like What's been up with me video, because really nothing's really changed. I'm still working from home at my 9 to 5. They actually just told us last week that we would be home through July 2021. So I'm officially working from home from now until summer of 2021. I did lose a cousin. I lost a family member. RIP to my cousin Courtney. Making sure my mental health is good. Like I said, I'm not, I'm not slipping into any signs of depression, paying attention to the signs, seeing what I'm doing, making sure, because for a while there I was in a funk. And that's really why I haven't recorded in like 4 or 5 months, because I let certain things get to me, and it's just time to get the ball rolling, because y'all, it's fourth quarter. It's really the end of fourth quarter. So it's like anything that you want to happen next year, I don't care if it is Thanksgiving, you still have time to make things happen for next year. I'm currently taking makeup clients. That is a positive that has changed. And here's the thing, I think 2020 has been very trying for everybody. If you notice, 2020 was 2020. And I say that because, 2020 is clear vision. And I feel like I got the most clarity that I have ever gotten this year about my life, about the things that I want out of life, about the things I want out of the people around me or the relationships, about my career, about just individual people, just accepting the world for the way that it is right now and being clear on what that is. So I think 2020 has been very trying, but for a lot of my peers as well, 2020 has also been very, it's weird, but it's also been a blessing. 2020 was the year of a blessing and a curse. You gained something, but you also lost something in 2020. If I had to say what I lost the need to hold on to things in situations and people that no longer suit me. I lost the desire to have other people's approval when it comes to things like my career and maybe what I want to do and what direction I want to go in. I lost patience for foolery. I lost some friends. Also, what I gained is I gained makeup clients. I gained starting my business, getting my business off the ground. I gained new following and new followers. I gained weight. Okay, gained weight for sure. Your girl been eating and not been eating right. That's pretty much what I can name off the top of my head of what I've lost and gained in 2020. The thing about it is 2020 is so negative. I mean, damn. When you think about it, you guys, we lost so many people in 2020. Like, the fact that we literally just lost Chadwick Boseman, what, a month or 2 ago? We lost Kobe, what, in January? Like, whew, oh my gosh, we've been losing a lot. But I also, want people to also bask in the things that they've won or that they've gained. 2020 can still be your year. 2020 can still be your moment if you make it. So that is what I decided to do. I decided to stop dwelling on things that I cannot control, and I decided to stop getting in my own way. I also decided to stop doubting myself and stop playing with myself and get my ass up and do what I need to do. My manager also practiced some tough love with me and also said the same thing, that I need to really get my shit together. And I felt like Drake, like I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. Like I needed the refresher of like, bitch, you got shit you trying to do. Get it together. Like, stop sulking. But, I'm not complaining, because at the end of the day, I'm alive, And sometimes, that's what we have to think about. Sometimes we have to think about, you could not be here. But, yeah, that's just how, the remainder, well, the last few months of 2020 has been for me. I'm just going to use my M410 brush to conceal under the eye. And like I said, I have not been concealing on top. I've just been doing the bottom. Okay, so I am back. I have finished concealing my brows and I went ahead and applied some primer for my eyelids. I use my LA Girl Pro concealer in Buff because it's light enough. And sometimes I want the pigment to be extra. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into this eye. So I'm using my Morphe, which one is this? Artistry palette 39A. That's the palette I'm using. And it looks like this. Don't mind the dirt. Use the hell out of it, so it's actually still in pretty good shape, which is good. But I'm gonna be working with probably this shade, and one of these browns over here. First one I'm gonna take is this reddish brown right here, and I'm actually going to, I'm gonna put that in my crease. Bro, let's go ahead and get into the tea though. So I had just finished recording a haul that will be coming very soon. And it was like 3:30 in the morning. I had just happened to get on Instagram, girl. Why I get on Instagram is the first thing that popped up, Kelsey girl done went live and pretty much said that Megan is lying and that Megan knows the reality of who actually shot her. Megan also was apparently, this is per Kelsey. Apparently, Megan was messing with someone behind Kelsey's back who Kelsey claims that she had first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there and say that that is Daystar, aka Tory Lanez. She said that Megan knows the real and that, you know, Megan is supposed to be so big on women empowerment, but you know, she wants to know why Megan keeps putting her down or whatever. Pretty much gave her side of the story, which is fine because technically there's three sides to every story. My story, your story, and the truth, okay? And the only way you find out how to get to that, to be completely honest with you, was everybody tell their side of the story. So Megan had a side, which I believe. Megan had a side, and so did Tory. And now here comes Kelsey with hers. This is where I have issue with Kelsey's thing. Now, if you felt like you needed to address yourself because you feel like you've constantly been attacked by her, by the media, by other people, then you do that, sis. You protect yourself. But see, this is where she lost me at. Why she doing this track? See, she would have had me if she hadn't done no diss track. We might have could have talked. We might have could have sat down and had a conversation. But you mean to tell me that you done hopped your behind on this here platform and dropped a diss track? Being completely honest, I hate that this is even happening. Friendships can honestly be so ugly. Especially when you stop being friends. Friendships can be so ugly, especially with a situation like Meg and Kelsey. You always have one, and I feel like it's the guilty one, but you always have one who either tells the business, you know, or you just always have that one that doesn't keep it real about the situation. And I don't know, Kelsey gives me that envious friend. Kelsey gives me that friend that, like, while you're down and out, yeah, I'm gonna be here for you. I got you. I'm gonna support you, blah, 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 blah. But as soon as you get on, that's when you see her real insecurities and her real issues start to come out. And I just, girl, a diss track though. Like, I understand you feel like you had to defend yourself because you may feel like, you know, you constantly getting talked about, you constantly being paraded, and, you know, just somebody constantly saying, like, you know, you ain't shit. I get it. So you feel like you need to defend yourself. Defend yourself, but a diss track, you're not a rapper, sis. Like, a diss track for real. Kelsey might have had me if she hadn't made that diss track. I ain't gonna hold you. But I also feel like if Kelsey was doing Daystar, I don't know why I like the Daystar better than Tory Lanez, but that's just his name from now on for me. If Tory really was doing her first, okay, hear me out. Why he made no album about it? Because it sounded like to me he made an album about Meg. Now, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what that's why I'm like, was she talking about Daystar when she was talking about, come to find out you was fucking on the same nigga I was fucking on? Like, is that what she was talking about? Because I don't see it. If he made an album about what was going on with him and Meg, why didn't he make an album about he was messing with you too? Like, unless he didn't want the public to know that he was messing with you too. That's the only thing I can think of. To be honest with you, I didn't listen to Daystar's album. Okay, I did not, because I feel like when you support, you support. So I didn't listen to it. I really am only going off of what other people have told me when they listened to it and what the media has said was on the album. From what I've heard, he got pretty extensive in detail. He went pretty hard with describing him and Meg's relationship. So I'm just really wondering, like, if you were messing with him, why won't I have no album about that? I would have seen maybe that being the situation. Like, maybe Kelsey and Tori were messing around, and maybe Meg either one didn't know or two didn't care, and maybe thought her and Daystar would not have clicked and would have gone as far as they did. And maybe they did, and that's what led up to this whole situation. I don't know. I'm just speculating like the rest of y'all. I'm going to use this one up top. This is the round that I'm going to use. I just feel like that would have been such a juicier thing to talk about than to be talking about him and Meg laid up, or who getting flued out to see who. Like, I just want to know who shot her, you know? So to deepen this up, I'm going to place that dark brown all over my lid, and I'm just doing it in patting motions. I'm not blending. I'm literally just patting that area that doesn't have anything on it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And I'm going to do this off camera and apply my lashes. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. It is a couple of hours later. I'm not even going to lie to you. Just went to go eat with the fam and enjoy them for a little bit. It is Thanksgiving or whatever. And you guys, I am full as hell. But I'm back now. Everything's done. My brows, my eye makeup, my lashes are on. Lashes are from a pack of lashes that I got from Amazon for like $6, I want to say. And make sure if you are a makeup artist, or you know you're a new makeup artist, make sure you have the lashes by the pack, okay? Because you just never know how many girls may want their makeup done in a day. You never really know. So I just always was like, you know what, when I get to doing my makeup thing, I'm definitely gonna make sure I have lashes by the pack. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to this face, honey. But I'm gonna wipe out this excess oil because I was down there messing with my mom, and then of course laughing and, you know, being in the kitchen amongst the cooking. That's one thing I do love about Thanksgiving. Like, I love the fact with Thanksgiving, it's really about family to me, you know, just spending time and cherishing the time that you have with people, because honey, today you just never know, you know. I'm gonna spray some Mario Badescu just to moisturize. I did have some my Smashbox primer water I like to use as well. I'm going in with my Benefit Professionals primer. Okay. How I do it in the summertime, where like I do my primer, then I set my primer. I don't do all that in the wintertime. And that's only because in the wintertime, in the fall and wintertime, I like more of a healthier oil. Whereas in the summertime, I'm trying to control that oil like crazy, because then I'm gonna look greasy because it's hot. Whereas in the fall, winter, to me with oily skin, it kind of looks more natural, if that makes sense. Now, one technique that I have started to do, I've gone back to like the old school original ways of doing makeup, where you used to do, I know most people do it now too. I just hadn't been doing it this way, where you do the concealer first and then do your foundation. I've just been liking the finish of it, and I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way in Maple. I'm just gonna conceal under the eye. Oh, I knew it was one more thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know why. I'm not shocked per se, but I just would think we were over stuff like this. But Recording Academy, I don't know who needs a seat at the table, but somebody needs a seat at the table. Y'all just always drop the ball, man. Y'all really do. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy to me that we're in 2020 and y'all still don't know music. Teyana Taylor deserves a Grammy nomination for Album of the Year. The Weeknd, like he said, did deserve a nomination for Album of the Year. Even though Chloe Haley, they were nominated for R&B, Best R&B Progressive Album. What does that mean? They're just so out of touch. We need to just stop playing and go ahead and create our own platform for our creatives to truly be recognized for their art. Go in with my foundation. Of course, I'm using the Oldie But Goodie. I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I'm in the shade now. I'm in 81 WY. Just squirt some. Pause. I'm gonna take the foundation brush. And I'm just gonna stamp that everywhere. See how I just put the foundation around all of the areas that had concealer? So I'm literally just going around every area that had concealer and just patting it around it. For the concealer and foundation meet, I'm literally just going right there in between and I'm just buffing it. I'm gonna brighten my under eye just a little bit. And I'm gonna take some of that same LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm not gonna take a lot. I'm gonna take the back of my beauty blender and I'm just gonna pat. And voila. So this is before I have set. This is before I have bronzed, contoured, what have you. This is literally just foundation and concealer, just my base, just the regular base of my face. Literally just did my concealer first and blended my foundation into my concealer, and it just gives me more of a natural radiant look. I'm gonna go in with some Dermablend powder and saffron. So I'm gonna take that little bit because I spilled some yesterday. And I'm gonna take the beauty blender and take that much. I'm only gonna dab off one time because I still want some of the powder. Now I'm gonna take the OG, triple OG, the Black Radiance. Of course, I'm hitting the pan. I always do. The Black Radiance Soft Focusing Finish Powder. And I'm just gonna take Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm just gonna dab. Since I said you have, if you say dab, you have to dab. Like, I'm not gonna necessarily go all the way under my eye, but I am gonna go where the foundation and the concealer meet again. And I'm just patting. I'm not even, I could swipe, but I don't want to do that. I just want to pat, especially if it's not set yet. Then another OG, triple OG, the Bronzer by Morphe and Joann's. I haven't graduated to the, what is it, the body? Is it a body bronzer or something like that? I haven't, the Glamour Bronze, I think. I haven't got to that yet, so hold your horses. You in my business? Don't do that. So I'm gonna take some Laura Mercier. I still do this as well. That's why I said there really ain't nothing changed but a chicken wing, honey. I'm gonna carve out them cheeks, okay? Just like that. Because again, I have pores. So sometimes I like to let the transition. So while that is baking, what I like to do is finish my eyes. Just because that pretty much gives me enough time to let this sit for a little while. Okay, so this is what the face looks like without any spray. Just strictly use my powders. I've brushed off the translucent powder where I reverse contoured my bronzer when I did it. I also did it to filter my under eye a little bit more and help with my pores in this area. So now I'm just looking real powdery and filtered, okay? Go in with some, I love Milani. Listen, don't sleep. Why did it just get all on my arm? Last but not least, I mean, I can do my lips with y'all. It's just a NYX liner. A NYX, what is this? Dark brown eyeliner that I use as an eye pencil. I'm gonna sharpen it. And then I'm using this Maybelline lipstick that smells like vanilla candy. Oh my gosh. Some gloss from NYX, and then that's gonna be it, honey. All right, guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed me just showing you how I get my everyday little fall winter look. You know, 1-2 low eyeshadow, boom, and then I'm out the door. So I hope you enjoyed today's look. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.